everyone, JJ again here from Lakehouse. Today I want to talk to you about different types of lenses and rating my favorite type. So I've got 4 different lenses I primarily use. We have our telephoto versus our prime, and as I talked about in a previous video, they have their advantages and disadvantages. The telephoto I primarily use is a 7200. This one by Canon is particularly very good if you're shooting outdoors, subjects that are at a long distance, or if you're like filming at like a football game, for example, or some sort of sports game. This would be the lens that you would probably prefer, just so you could zoom in and out quickly in autofocus to actually capture your subject. So highly recommend it. I would probably give this on a scale from 1 to 5, probably about a 4.5, close to a 5. The only thing that's kind of difficult and challenging about it is a bigger lens, so it's not really easy to carry around. It definitely gets a little bit tiresome at times, but overall it is a very good lens. I highly recommend it. The next 2 lenses I'm going to share with you are prime lenses. So these are Zeiss primes, cinema primes to be exactly, and this is the 85mm. This is really good for low light settings. It's very sharp, has 11 blades in here, so the actual resolution when you're actually filming is very crisp, very clean. Again, it's also very good for like dim environments. It could definitely let a lot of light in through the iris. The disadvantage with this though is it's at a fixed focal length of 85mm. So the difference between telephoto versus prime lenses is telephoto again can actually zoom in and out, and it can actually change the focal depth of your subject. Well, this is completely fixed and stationary. So if you quickly have to adjust for a subject, you're not going to be able to. So that's a slight disadvantage. But I would definitely give this lens at least a 4 out of 5. Again, highly recommended. I use it actually quite frequently. The next prime lens is another Zeiss Cinema Prime. This is the 50mm. Just like the 85, it has its advantages, disadvantages, just like its predecessor. And it's great for low lit environments. It has 11 blades, so like it's very crisp, really good resolution. The only thing is that it is at again a fixed focal length. So if your subject does change, and if you're like filming like moving objects, you're gonna have a hard time just like punching in, and it doesn't autofocus. So just something to keep in mind. I would give this lens again another 4 out of 5. And then last but not least, my favorite lens of all is the Art Sigma 1835mm. This is my favorite lens, and I use this one the most. This one is a great autofocus lens. The only disadvantage is that this is more designed for full frame cameras, so you're gonna get some vignetting if you put this on like a normal DSLR. But it has a great autofocus. It's great for like moving subjects. You get a nice like wide view. Everything's very sharp and the resolution is really great, and it's also very good for low light environments. I highly recommend this one the most. This one I would actually give a 5 out of 5. So again, these are my favorite lenses, and the Sigma Art one is my all-time favorite and highly recommend it. But I want to hear in the comments below, what is your favorite lens? Did I miss anything? Is there anything more that you want me to talk about? Please comment below, and again, subscribe, share, like, and stay tuned for more videos.